Senator Gold, yesterday the Auditor General of Canada tabled a report on housing in First Nations communities, which found that ISK and CMHC have made little progress over the past 2 decades and are not likely to close the housing gap by 2030. Another report on First Nations Inuit and Inuit policing program found that Public Safety Canada has poorly managed the program and the RCMP has not been able to fully staff positions funded through it. Will the federal government finally allocate the necessary funding and resources to address what Ms. Hogan has described as a distressing and persistent pattern of failure on federal programs intended to support Indigenous people?
Senator Gold.
Well, thank you for your question. In both of the reports really painted a very disturbing picture of the progress that has not been made, though some has indeed, but the progress I should say that still needs to be made in those files. And the government has accepted all of the recommendations of the Auditor General with regard to her report on housing and her report on policing. With regard to the financial dimensions, the issues are quite different, Senator. There's no question that the gap that has persisted for decades, if not centuries, between adequate housing in Indigenous communities and elsewhere has now been stabilized thanks to significant initiatives by this government, which now offers the hope that with more efforts and resources, that gap will be narrowed. The issue with policing is more complicated, engaging as it does in so many, as we know, the provinces and territories.